I want to quickly share a short story before I pin on the topic I want to talk about today. Okay, so this is personal. It is something I went through personally. I don't know if any of you have ever been in a place where you are in a family and then normally families, you have siblings, you have your elder ones and all that. We all categorize everything to be siblings. But then it is there comes a time where they now start to be like a competition between you. Your brother is doing this one, or probably because you're not the best one, then a competition comes up and then you start saying, oh, if he was this one, he would have done. If he was, let's say for example, if he was the first child, he would have done better than you. If it was the second one, he would have done better than you. So I just thought about talking about the word competition. What exactly does competition mean? I feel like competition to me means, I just see it as a way of just showing superiority. It has to do with, someone wanting to win and someone losing at the end of the day. What exactly is the reason for competition? There are a lot of reasons that actually causes competition, and I feel like there are good competitions. There are good competitions and bad competition as well. It depends on the way at which you handle it. And there is also another part of competition, which is there is competition, and then there is another thing that is also synonymous with it, which is rivalry. There is a thin line between you feeling like you are competing with someone, and then there is another line of there is another line entirely of rivalry. It gets to a point where you feel like you are competing with this person. But trust me, that's why I said there are good competitions and there are bad competitions as well. Because it depends on the handle. You could see someone and aspire to be like that person, but don't see them as a competition. Trust me, the same don't compete very well. You are just deceiving yourself. Nobody is competing. You are just fighting yourself. You just compete. But at the end of the day, you kill yourself. I was talking to a friend of mine, last week, and she was telling me like, oh, I feel like I'm not doing well in my business. I feel like people are not patronizing me. A lot of people that we started this business together, they are making it, they are doing this, they are doing that, and I feel like I'm just stagnant. Trust me, that's where depression actually comes from. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back to the last one, but that's also part of the reasons why people even get depressed in the first place, because you see a competition that does not even exist to start with. Why do we always, just feel like someone is competing with you when in reality there's nothing like that even exists? So I just want you to know what works for you. Don't see anybody as a competition. See them as, it is good for you to aspire. But if there is a time where that competition begins to tilt towards the sides of jealousy, and then it becomes, oh, why is he always the one? Why are you always the one doing this? Oh, they want to do that one, they will call you. They want to do this one, they call you. I just thought of discussing this because it's a phase I went through myself, where I was always saying, because of the fact that they will not call me for certain things, I was saying like, oh, why is it always this child that they're being called? And I'm sorry to also say this, because I know my mom is going to watch this vlog. I'm sorry, mommy. I'm not I don't have any intention at all to attack you, but I want to go towards the parent side as well, because the parents are also guilty of this as well, where they start making unnecessary they just start creating all these things, and whatever it is that you pass across, whatever way it is that you've treated any child, trust me, it stays in their head. So it is important for you to make sure, like, I know it is not possible for you to have 2-3 kids and love all of them the same way, right? It's not possible. Just try as much as possible to make sure that you don't make it too obvious for any of them to notice that you are my favorite, you are not my favorite, because what that does is like it creates a competition in the head of this child where they feel like, I'm constantly competing with this person. You are my brother or you are my sister. I shouldn't see you as a competition. You are my friend, even if it is an enemy, don't see them as a competition, because enmity even starts from the point where you start feeling like, why another angle of this coming in is also the angle of competition and unnecessary things that are they're not just valid at all. They're not just valid. So please and please and please just make sure, I this is just my own opinion. It is not a popular opinion. It is not like something that is generally. It is not like a general opinion. Like, okay, this is the way everybody has to go about it. I personally feel like even the fact that you use a particular method to solving a particular equation in mathematics does not necessarily mean that you would all have the same answer, arrive at the same answer at the end of the day. So our paths are different, and I feel like the same routes that you follow that lead you to this place might not be. I might also do the same thing and actually not achieve what you did achieve. So our struggles are different. Run your race. This life is not all about competition. Life is a journey. It's not a competition. Stop doing all these things that are not necessary. Hey, I've talked my own. Before you start saying you really talks too much again. So yeah, that's just basically what I want to share. And if you want to follow me on any of the social media platforms, I'm at Mide, please, as it is on your screen. And please make sure you also subscribe. And please subscribe and support this hustle. You don't know, I'm sure that's the only thing that makes this thing keep going on, because I want to see how the reception is. Like, I know so far it's been good. I've been getting some really good comments. Oh, I love what you're doing, and that's exactly my aim for actually doing this. I don't aim at getting like 1,000 or 1 million audience, because I feel like if I can touch one life with what I'm doing, it is enough for me. Trust me. I believe it is like someone who is thirsty for water, and let's say, for example, we are all stranded in a desert, and everybody is all stranded. Everybody needs water, and you give every single one of them, let's say they are like 1,000, and you give every single one of them a drop of water. Trust me, it doesn't help at all. So it is better for you to give that water out to one person and make sure this person. So that's what it is for me. I just want to, I don't want the crowd. I just want to impact whatever it is that I know. I'm not saying this as the most knowledgeable person, right? But I'm just saying, like, even if it's just one person that I'm able to touch, I'm fine with it. Until I come your way again, I remain with you guys. I really and deal with you. Bye bye.